Welcome everyone to this War of Mine. This is a single player Let's Play I'm doing. This is Clayton from Outer Space Fireplace. Probably should have started with that, but who needs rules? Playing this War of Mine, I've got Eric to make me a campaign. So I'm going to load story. He's called it Don't Die Fucker, which when I saw struck fear into my heart. I have not looked at any of those settings there, so I don't know what any of them are. I didn't even look that time. But we're going to load in. We're going to do a day or two at a time. So let's see how this goes. If any of you don't know, it's basically you play a story of these people stuck in a civil war in a formerly first or second world city. When I play it, I think it was something that's like just on the brink of becoming like a proper first world, like technology everywhere, everyone has a phone sort of thing. But it'll be interesting. We'll see. It's set I think a little bit in the past. It's a really fun game. This is an interesting looking house we've got here. I don't think I've actually seen a house like this. That's really interesting. War has been raging for countless months, and the besieged city has reduced to a sea of ruins by constant shelling. Going outside during the daylight is like inviting snipers to target practice. Everything is in short supply, and what little aid reaches the city is seized by the most ruthless and best armed. Few residents were lucky enough to flee. The unlucky ones, who missed the last refugee convoy, are left to fend for themselves. Ordinary people huddling in the ruins, relying only on each other to survive. So we're real quick going to get on clearing stuff. So he's going to get over there, this one's going to get over here. So basically there's a component system where you can see all of the things you have in here, where you build stuff. So we've got a guy named Jack Olf. I think it's meant to be Jack Off. Knows much about wet meds. Well, that's yeah, thanks for that, Jack. I'm just going to call him Jack Off because I assume that's what his name meant to be. Olf is how it's spelled. So there you go. I guess that is somewhat helpful. He's going to clear that. You're going to come up here. You're going to get that pile. Basically, in the first day, the day ends at like 7 PM. We want to get through get as much of the clearing done as possible, so we can get as many resources as possible without having like too hard of a time. All right, we're going to have to build a shovel or something like that pretty quickly. We're going to grab all of that. We're going to get you to come down here. So who else have we got? We've got Zlata, who bolsters spirits. We're going to need a shovel quicker than anything else, I think. Alright, we'll get you to build a where is it? Metal workshop. Good. Just make sure we got the right one. I'll place it. Oh, this is really inconvenient for building. This house we've got, that's okay. Place that there. We'll get you to start clearing the rubble while they're building. So we really need to use a shovel and a crowbar, which is kind of inconvenient. So you can get visitors occasionally, and you'll say, there's someone knocking at the door, and you know what, that's good. We want people knocking at the door. We can provide opportunity to trade and stuff like that. So what did I see? I see Jack Off is slightly wounded. We're going to get you, sir, to make... We've got enough to make both. We'll make the shovel first. So the shovel basically just means you can clear shit quicker. I very recently, like yesterday, for the first time beat this game on one of them. It was a much easier one, so we're just going to sort of play a day or two at a time until we either beat it or we all die. If we get down to one person and it's not looking good and we've got lots of stuff to do and we really can't make it, then I'll just sort of resign myself to the fact that we're not going to be able to. So I'm going to get you to get started on the shovel, get you to make a crowbar. Get you on that. I'm going to get you to fall back, use the shovel to clear it. What do we get? We got food, veggies, that's good. Get you to come over here. Oops. Get you to... Okay, I guess we have to kind of put you on there because we don't have the crowbar yet. So yeah, basically everything just starts out being locked, which is mildly inconvenient, but what can you do? There's two ways to get through into things that are locked. One of them is to use the crowbar. So the other thing I'm going to make is a bed, because they're kind of important. Real quick, what else can you build? Can I get you to clear this? If you can build a radio, that would be nice, but I'd rather Is there any intersect? We need components. Okay. I'll wait to make the radio because there's no rush for it. The stove would be nice. That's pretty much the next thing I want to build. You can go build the bed real quick. You can go clear this. Oh, don't run. You're just gonna have to wait for him to be done. Alright. Yep, we get it. We're actually going to be able to get done pretty quickly. You can get on there. Alright. Then he's going to come up here. He's going to get down that wall and clear that rubble. She's going to get to that closet back there. We also want to get an axe at some point, which would mean either we need to trade for it or we need to upgrade the workstation, because that means we can actually destroy furniture. Meds and food are all super valuable, so if we can get them, that would be wonderful. I entirely forgot about the cupboard at the end here. Alright, you go get that cupboard. Who's going to arrive first? Ooh, too slow, my friend. We'll get you to get this stuff up here. Immediately after, get you on that. Get you ready to get the stuff out as soon as the pop-up comes. And boom. So this is a really nice game. Oh, actually, she's going to go for it automatically. Oh, bandage. That's nice. Now, I'm going to get Mr. Jack off here. Come on. What are you doing? There we go. Going to get Mr. Jack off here to sleep for the night. Unless he's got an amazing backpack. In which case, Eric's laughing over the top of the monitor, which is quite upsetting. So, let's see. Oh, there's jewelry. Okay. Okay, we got an okay haul. We'll just take a look at it in a sec here. So is that everything we can grab? Yeah, that's pretty much everything. Okay. So we got not really much components or wood, which would be nice to get. We got some lockpicks, which is nice. Got bandage, food, a bit of food. Not quite enough. We're going to need some food. So you can go 2 days without feeding people. So they can get hungry and then be hungry for another day. And then you feed them. And then that's okay. It does slow down like healing and stuff like that. But other than that, I think we're ready to head into our first night. It's 20 degrees Celsius. So that's nice and comfortable. Alright. End day. The night. Oh shit. We've only got 2 things available on the first night. Looted gas station. So what do they? Oh, they've all got 12. So I'm going to get him to sleep in bed, her to guard, and him to scavenge. Pable's a fast runner. He's great. He can sleep because he's slightly wounded. If we're lucky, we'll be able to get a lot of resources, including a second bandage, which would be nice to use for Jack. But we'll see. If he gets better just from sleeping, then that's okay. A family barricaded themselves in this house, but despite their efforts, looters got inside. It's been abandoned ever since. We still might find some useful things that the looters overlooked and left behind. Looted gas station. Some food. Lots of food. Huge amounts of materials. Alright, we'll go here. We'll take a lockpick with us, just in case. And we'll go for it. So, basically the scavenging stage is... Ooh. Is there a sniper? Apparently there's a sniper. So I see sniper on the wall there, so I'm a bit cautious. I'm just going to real quick grab that. Oh shit, let's see. Okay, so that red stuff there was sound waves. But apparently it just must be a rat or something like that. So I'm just going to start out by grabbing everything. Seeing what is useful. If it's worth coming back here in the future. I tend to like to stack everything on one point as well, so that when I come back and just run in, grab all the stuff, and fuck off. We're out of room already. Basically, what I'm looking out for is food this first time around and stuff to build stuff with. So we don't really need this stuff right now. Gears are useful. I see the fridge up there, so I'll head up there in a moment. Fertilizer is really valuable. Gun parts and all this are very valuable as well, but we'll see. So if I double click, I run. I do make a lot more noise, but that's okay. There's an upstairs I want to check out very, very soon. There's something we can pick back there, but we have to clear that rubble, which could take some time. Quite some time. So, just open that in case we need to make a speedy getaway. At this point, I think I would have noticed if there was someone on there, because I've been running around like, holy shit! Holy shit! There's a lot of food here! Oh my goodness. Holy fuck, that's amazing. Okay, just grab that. Okay. That is I've never seen that much food in one place before. Actually, let's peek in here first. Nobody in there. Okay, we're gonna pick the lock. Let's get in there! Oh yes. That'll also free up an inventory slot. It consumes the lockpick to use it. Another bit of fertilizer. That's okay. Okay stuff. It's a shame we don't have any more of the bigger backpack. That would be lovely. But ooh, bandage and meds. Man, I got so much good stuff this time. I'm gonna have to come back for the herbal med. Let's put the part. Let's take it. Let's be a little bit green. Let's get all the valuable stuff first. Man. So basically my strategy is gonna be to get as much good stuff as quick as possible. Stuff like materials, stuff we can build stuff with, and upgrade everything so we can build more stuff with all the spare stuff. If that makes sense. I said stuff a lot. And the first day they robbed us. 2 days later they murdered our girls. I shot one of them, but I didn't want to use the gun anymore. It's broken and buried in the backyard. If you're reading this, don't look for me. I assume that means he probably killed himself. I assume there'll be stuff in here. Should we clear it out, or should we come back with the shovel? Given that we don't have much backpack space, we've got 12. 12 is, well, fairly decent. I'm going to clear it out now, and it won't be there next time we come back. So I will come back here at some point. Probably, maybe not tomorrow. Maybe, no, I think we'll go to the abandoned petrol station tomorrow. If there's people there, I might confront them. Depends. Sometimes people can be friendly if you see them there. Sometimes they're not. Depends on the look of them. But we'll see. I'll just clear it. Even if we can't open this now, I'll come back with the second pick and open it and see what's in there. Yeah, but there is a lot of. We got a decent haul. Food. I'm amazed that we've got that amount of food. If I'm honest, I've never seen that amount of food in one spot. So that's going to be valuable. Eric, if you're listening, I got five food and 1 vegetables in one spot. He's not even acknowledging. I can see his forehead over the water. Brilliant. Of course, we have got a time limit before we have to leave again. Otherwise, you have to come back during the day, and that's dangerous because snipers and shooters and stuff like that. So you want to leave while it's still dark. Alright, let's see if we can actually open this. I assume we can't because I had the lockpick icon before. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I'm pretty happy with this. I'm gonna run to exit. Alright. Goodbye, everybody. Pavel is back. I think, is it Pavel or Pavel? It's probably Pavel. I'm gonna say Pavel because there's no E to make the A say its name, as we so aptly learnt in second year or first year of school. I'm gonna say Pavel. He thinks he got a good haul, so that's good. So then there's the event screen to say if anything happened. Nothing happened during the night except for the fact that we got back. So he's tired. Jack is not injured anymore, so he's tired. Gonna get this guy to come up here. We'll send him down here and see if we can get another bed built. So you can actually sleep during the day, and they'll just sleep until they are not tired anymore, basically. So we'll get you on the workbench. We'll build another bed. Yes. Will we be able to do both? 9, 10, 11, 12. No, we will not be able to do both the stove and the bed. But you know what? That's okay. No, mate. You don't worry. No. Oh, man. Didn't have to run so hard, so quick to get there. So generally people, if they come around during the day, I think they come around 10 or 11, sometimes 12. So we're one plank short, 1 wood short. So we'll hang out for that. We'll get that tomorrow, build the stove tomorrow, hopefully cook some food. That'd be nice. We'll build a knife if we get some gun parts. So it is possible to get raided during the night where people will come and try and get you, and it depends on how many people you have guard or if you all have weapons and stuff like that. How much water do we have? Eight water? Okay, that's reasonable. So get you to sleep. No, go. No, stop. No. Dickhead. Got it in the wrong order. That's okay. So can we actually climb up this way? We can. That's somewhat useful. Though most of our central sort of area is going to be here. We'll keep that in mind while building stuff. Is keep it around the ladders, around this level for all the crafting stuff. Let's see how much it costs to upgrade this. This costs 5 gears, 14 components, and 7 planks. Okay, we want to upgrade that pretty quickly if we can. But otherwise, that's not too bad. Not too bad. Let's close all the doors. As far as I know, closing the doors doesn't do anything, but I like to do it because I'm a bit anal about that sort of thing. They keep the heat in, you know. I mean, it is 21 degrees. It's a nice fine weather. So I think that's like, what is that, 72 Celsius or something like that? I mean Fahrenheit, sorry. It's a really nice, comfortable temperature. But either way, I'm just hanging out to see if anyone rocks up at the door. Not that we've got much to trade. We do have 3 bandages though, which is pretty spectacular. Yeah, I don't think anyone's coming. So, we've got Jack off here. Knows much about meds. I don't actually know exactly what the perk does. Let's see. She bolsters spirits. She's tired. He's tired. I tend to keep the same people going out again and again so I can get used to how they work. Right. End the day. They see they both got up at the bottom of the screen. Alright, scavenge, guard, sleep in bed. Okay. Let's see. Before the war, you could have your car repaired there. It was a decent family business run by an impulsive son and his elderly father. If they still live there, they might be willing to trade with us. Okay. It's been inhabited by the homeless since long before the war. I think we should just almost go back to the abandoned cottage, but you know what? We'll just go here. Should we take the lockpick? Why not? Let's take the lockpick. What's the worst that can happen? What is the worst that can happen? Okay, let's have a little peek over here. I don't see anyone in there, but you never know. Keep my eyes out. So just sort of grab all to begin with. That's kind of annoying that there's a bloody thing there we have to clear out. Ooh, I'm almost full already. There is fire burning on there, which could mean that there's still people here, but got a nice like viewpoint out here. Oh, I'm glad. Oh, so these bars here, you have to use a saw to get through, and the saw gets broken because it's metal. It's a bit hard to cut all the way through. But it's sometimes worth it. It's annoying to come across, but yeah, what can you do? What can you do? I know for a fact that at the garage there's one thing we have to saw through, but I've never been here though before, so who knows? I don't know what's here. I'll have a little peek in the back here. There might be food. Looks like a way up to the top as well. Oh man. Broken toys I haven't had any experience with. I don't think you can repair broken toys. I don't think there is any other value to them besides trade values, so no, what can you do? What can you do? Besides be hungry. Be a fast runner and be hungry at the same time. And hold a broken toy in your backpack. And some gun parts. We've got a very spooky, look at the background here, all shifting and stuff. This is going to be hell for the YouTube algorithm to compress. Oh man. Alright, let's sneak along here. I don't see anyone downstairs. We're pretty safe in that regard. Oh, I see noise there. Let me see. There's a note under the table, not actually hidden, but it could be easily missed. From the style of the handwriting, you could tell it was written by a woman in a hurry. Milos says, I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. I could not wait any longer. I hid some jewelry inside the books. Look for them in the basement, inside carton boxes behind the bar door. Use it. Stay alive, please. God bless you. I'm sorry. Let's see if there's anyone in here. Nope, nobody in here. Probably just a rat. Oh, I see the little pixelated bastard. The little pixelated bastard. Get the chizay open. Let's just see what's in here before I... more meds. Holy shit. I don't know if Eric maybe set the loot to amazing, but man, I've had some good luck. I don't see anyone upstairs. Please have no one up here. Okay. That's pretty easy. This poor man had been caught shelling. What was he doing? Oh man, rip. He died. He won't do that again. Oh, you're so funny, Clayton. I get really worried whenever I see that. I think like people have come in behind me and I get like I'm like, what am I gonna do? But it's almost always okay. Okay, I don't think there's anything particularly spectacular on the roof. What don't I need right now? Don't need these right now. The wood would be nice. Electric parts are pretty good. I don't need weapon parts at this very moment. I guess that's going to have to do it. I'll investigate the rest of the piles to see if I can get one more wood just to min-max. Well, maybe min-max, just like max out the amount of stuff I can carry. I'll also do it with a bunch of the other stuff. Because there can be valuable stuff on the shelves. You never know. It's just stuff people have missed. Should I replace the electric parts with parts? I feel like I should. Okay, I'll do that. Good idea, Clayton. Thanks, Clayton. I appreciate that. Yeah. Alright. Pile. Nothing in that pile. Let's run over here. Some sugar? Don't really need sugar. Sugar's used for making alcohol. So there's that. At the end of tonight is going to be the end of the video as well for now. So it's coming towards the end here. Is there anyone out the back? There isn't. Let's investigate. Is that a body? No, it isn't. Okay, fair enough. Well, thank you everyone for watching part 2. Part 1, sorry. This is part 2. It's happened without part 1. Thank you everyone for watching part 1. We'll be back in part 2. I'm going to stop on the what happened last night screen on day 3. And yeah, we'll be back. I'll see you in part 2 and catch you all later.